Rise, minions, and welcome to unMadeGaming. We are here for our monthly Patreon one-shots. If you guys like what we do here and you want to support the channel, the best way to do that is over on our Patreon. Link for that down below. You get access to things like this, as well as all kinds of behind-the-scenes exclusives, artwork, some downloads, and some cool after shows. And as always, in the bottom right-hand corner, you will see the corruption bar. That bar serves two purposes. One, it's every dollar that goes into that bar goes back to the channel for all kinds of things like artwork and hiring someone else to do my job for me. And two, every single, as soon as that bar fills, Snow gets to do what the hell he wants to us, which is probably bad for us. It's probably bad for us. I'm not going to lie. But without further ado, I turn it over to Snow to bring us into the world of Wilton.
It's the autumn of 1984, and Wilton, Mississippi is a small town in the heart of the state on the edge of the Panther Swamp National Wildlife Refuge. The population is significantly diverse, with those whose families have lived in the town for generations versus those who have moved into the area recently for the Loop facility. It's the Labor Day weekend, but for many people, it's the last weekend before the Reagan-Mondale election. And to avoid all the politics, we have Brad, his girlfriend Molly, Vinny, and Jimmy hanging out in Jimmy's garage. And as they're there, swapping shit, you hear a large bang on the internal door, and Jimmy's brother Max barges in, says, "Jimbo, did you steal a slice of my pizza?"
Did he, Snow? Yep.
Did he? Would he?
Yep. It was good.
Dude,
Don't buy pizza unless you're going to share, dude.
Dude, I had the exact amount I needed to get us through this long weekend. The olds are out of town, and I had every slice calculated for the whole weekend, dude. But there's two pieces missing. Did you take both?
No, I took one. Did you eat the other one when you were asleep? Sleepwalking again?
No. And he looks over at Brad. Said, "Brad, did you desecrate that temple of a body with pizza? You know the coach isn't going to be happy."
Dude, it's a weekend. Come on. The coach doesn't have to know anything. It's one slice. Do you see this board? It can sustain one piece of pizza.
And he looks at Molly and says, "Molly, I thought you had more control over him. Keep him on a shorter leash."
No, Molly, come on, Molly.
You know,
and Molly
what
just
they
looks
say
and goes,
is mi casa is su casa, and that means what's mine is yours, and what's mine is yours means that when we come over, everything's free game, man. It's like if it's here, we can have it. Like if you come to my house and I had pizza, I wouldn't be mad if you ate my pizza, so I'm at your house and let us eat your pizza.
Yeah, our mom can make you some pizza anytime if you come visit me and Kylie. It's fine.
Why would I go and visit you and Kylie?
I don't know.
Free pizza, dude.
Yeah, mom's pizza is like the best.
Mrs.
You can hear
G
Kylie sing.
Epic could cook.
See, now you're just making it weird. And Vinny, shut up. I hope Reagan wins.
Politics are a lie, man. The decision's already been made. Your vote's meaningless.
Yeah, we need to find and fight the man. That's what we need to do.
Fight the man. Down with the man.
Yes.
You know who the man is? Right now, the
I have
man
no
is
idea
Reagan.
who the man is.
Reagan.
Is Reagan the man?
It's like the man and then Reagan.
Right. So we will need to get to Reagan so we know who the man is.
Yeah.
So Reagan know who the man is? Should we vote for Reagan then so he can lead us to the man?
It doesn't matter, man. He's already won. They
Man,
just want
this
you
is
to
complicated.
think it's the illusion of choice, man. That's how they get you.
No. Okay.
This is too much. It's too early in the morning. It's only 11 a.m. Come on, guys. Whatever you're talking about, I'm lost already. And
It's
Max
already
just turns
11?
around and says to Jimmy, "Jimmy, you owe me 2 pieces of pizza, man.
No worries, dude.
The parents left you in charge. You're responsible. Make it happen."
Cut one of your pieces in half, and now you got an extra piece. Sorted.
And he thinks about it for a while. He says, I'm sure it's not that easy, but I'll get back to you. And he heads back into the house. And
That's
as
how
he shuts the
taxes
door,
work.
you hear the distinct sound of robotic legs running up the driveway. And Brutus, on his robot legs, runs into the garage, leaps off the robot. He's got something in his mouth, looks like paper, and runs up to Jimmy and just sits obediently at Jimmy's feet. And you hear a panting Blitz race up behind him. Not
He
dressed
ain't
for
panting,
running.
dude.
Not dressed for running.
He's moseying up slowly. He's like, fuck this dog. Like, seriously, you, mate, are in the literal doghouse. Do you want to go to the DuPont Wellness Retreat and hang out with the alligators? No. Anyway, I got you guys barbecue. Wherever the best barbecue joint is in town. I was trying to lure this little Dickens back with, barbecue, sausages, the Bullring Market's finest sausages that I am the only person perhaps in this country that knows the recipe for. But no, me sausages are too good. Me sausages are, not what this runt wants.
Yeah,
Dude, we just ate
Pizza.
pizza because there were pizza around.
Yeah, I don't eat your American junk pizza.
See, the other thing is you don't really have to do much, dude. You just say, hey, Brutus, do you want to come with me? And he goes with you. He's pretty smart. If he's not following you, there must be a reason. What did you do to him?
My mother had a Welsh bloody had a dog that was actually intelligent. This guy is supposed to have a human brain, and it's made him willful.
No, he had a human heart, I think.
I think he had a human butt, but
And you look down at Brutus, and he's just sitting at your feet, Jimmy, with something that looks like a letter or something in his mouth, and he's just looking up at you.
Jimmy leans down, pats him, takes the letter if he lets him, and has a read.
Yeah,
I mean,
he
Queen
lets
Vic's
you open
become
the letter.
attached to him. Queen Vic's become attached to him. I think he might be pining because she's at work.
And you open the letter, and it's addressed to Dell with Dell's Records, and it explains that this weekend is a corporate retreat for potential business owners in the Loop Mall out at the DuPont Wellness Center. But also, as you're pulling out the letter, you notice a guitar pick kind of lift out of the envelope and fall to the ground at your feet.
He picks up the pick. Does it have any bands written on it or anything written on it?
No, but it does have the name Jimmy scratched into it.
Ooh.
Yeah, we got a box of them. We got a box of them. I know you're not going to get any use out of it, but it's your name, Jim. Enjoy.
He slides over, grabs one of his guitars because he does play guitar as well. Puts the pick into the strings and says, looks at Blitz and says, "Is Dell selling out? Why is he going to retreat for the loop?"
No, he'll be doing the old corporate espionage. I mean, yeah, okay. Do you really believe a man that's 6'5" and doesn't wear shirts apart from in the height of winter when he will put a vest on? If you think he's capable of corporate espionage, well,
that's how they get you, man. They call it a corporate retreat, right? But it's really not a corporate retreat. That's how they brainwash you.
Well, we ain't a corporation.
To follow the man, right, Vinny?
Exactly.
Yes.
They get the
the
corporate overlords will reach down with their puppeteer strings and just, tweak those marionette men. Dell,
Vinny,
what a sellout.
Vinny, I read in this book, I found, like the manifesto thing. They said that the proletarians were to lose their chains. Is these the chains that we need to break? Like, are the proletarians caught by the overlords of business somewhere and we need to break their chains? Because I can do it. I've been training a lot.
I don't know, man. I don't read books. One time I heard that the fastest way to control populace is to control education, and what's the best way to educate you? Books.
Dude, it's TV and you know it. It's the subliminal messages. Like
That's
rumor
why-
we were at a couple of months ago. We got body swapped.
The
but
subliminal
it's been
messages
filled
is
as
the
full of
CIA.
subliminal
It's different.
messages.
It's different.
I know what it
The
is.
same thing.
James and Jesse, they always give us homework because they want to control our minds.
Exactly.
Dude, they know where this place
Exactly.
is. I'm not gonna have to break a lighter out and burn more of their damn homework. I will.
You probably. Brad starts to look around like they would just manifest out of thin air.
Blitz is gonna grab Jimmy's dad's weed whacker, the old school one that's basically a flamethrower.
I mean, look, my bigger worry is that we're going to end up with some trash music in the record store. Like, it's just going to be Madonna and pop and crap.
Hey,
And we're not gonna have any classic
don't you
music.
say pop music is bad. Duran are magnificent.
It's gonna be all
Yeah.
They
wham.
make a pop record. Makes you
Yeah.
dance.
No,
It's nonstop waking up before you go.
exactly. That's all we're
Mm.
going to have if Dell sells out to the record store.
He's not
The-
going to.
It's not a bad song though.
He already has
Macalone
one.
Music Management is taking off.
It's already.
We've
it's already
got
sold
enough
out.
money.
He's at the corporate retreat. He's retreating.
Blitz, you remember that Dell actually scrunched it up and threw it in the bin. He's not actually going to the retreat.
He didn't have his lighter on him. He was going to burn it. But,
So-
he didn't get around to it. I think
So Brutus must have fished it out of the bin
Yeah.
and brought it.
Yeah, Brutus had another bin incident. You know how he's like.
Why are you hating on Brutus? Brutus, come over here, boy. Want to stand on my back when I do push-ups? Come on.
This giant robot legs.
Brutus jumps into the robot legs and starts heading towards you, Brad.
No, Brutus, not in the legs. Just you.
That's an ultralight exoskeleton. It'll be fine.
So
I don't know.
there's. Okay, so here's my
I'm eating all
thing.
the barbecue and Brutus can watch.
There's 8 slices of pizza in a box, right? And you had one, and you had one, and I didn't get to have any, which means there's at least 6 slices left. So I'm gonna go get them.
Can you take whatever he brought and leave it in the box in the kitchen? Because that doesn't look good and I'm not eating it.
Yeah, I'll take that. Because what I heard is that if pizza's on a bagel, you can have pizza anytime, and that pizza might not be on a bagel, but I feel like I should still be able to have it anytime. So yeah, I'm gonna take this. And he just grabs one of the random boxes of barbecue to bring inside and swap Indiana Jones style with a pizza.
Yeah,
That
Molly,
is-
you
as
do you
far
want
as
some
Brad
barbecue?
Molly just looks at you and says, "No, don't you have like a salad or something?"
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, I do. It's Caesar though, because
It
I have
says here-
a little thing we call class.
Yeah, some guy named Caesar made a salad. If that's okay, Molly.
I didn't know
Just
Little
don't
Caesars
consume
made
it.
salads. Don't they
Just
make
don't-
pizza?
Just don't consume it on the Ides of March, all right?
Little Caesar's salad.
Yeah, and there's something bad about Caesar salads, Ides of March. I don't know. It was in one of them Latin classes at home.
Like Molly, have anything you want. I mean, we're just hanging out anyway. So
And Molly looks at Blitz and says, "But isn't that wellness center where Saffron lives?"
Yeah, she hangs from the rafters around there like a bat.
Maybe she has a salad.
God no. God no. She's a carnivore. Her parents are weird, creepy vegans. She likes, like you regular Americans. Half a cow. 3
What?
times
Isn't it
daily.
rude to call them carnies? They're just regular people.
They're vegans. How do you survive? How do they get like many muscles? I mean, you need that meat, the protein.
Squashes and gourds, I assume. There are all sorts of weird glass houses and polytunnels out there full of weird vegetables that's going to be like Attack of the Killer tomatoes.
That's so weird. I couldn't live without my chicken.
Well, as long as it ain't chlorinated, that stuff is bad for you.
The what?
Yeah, it's the man. He's trying to infect your body with the chlorine.
What is the man behind chicken? Vinny, tell me this isn't true. Is the man behind chicken as well?
Well,
The
ain't
man
Colonel
is behind.
Sanders.
The man is behind any kind of processed food.
Oh man, we have a big job in front of us. I mean, I need to tell Coach.
Yeah.
You guys got a phone. If you insist on going out to the wellness retreat, I'll at least call Saffron, say we're coming. You'll like that, won't you, Jimmy boy?
If you have to exchange goods for currency, the man is involved somewhere, Brad. It's just a fact of life.
Just steal
Alright.
everything, and then you get 3 squares and a cot in prison.
But my
That's
mom
also
usually gets
the
the
prison
food for
What you
us.
need to do is you need to clear out all of your backyard, right? You need to you need to irrigate, right? You need to
Okay.
aerate the soil, and then you do.
I
is
have
you
no
start
idea what that
building-
means.
You're building
Right.
raised beds, and you grow your own
Okay.
crops. And in the corner, you build a little chicken coop. Then you get your own chickens, and then they make your eggs. And sometimes you get a rooster, and then and then you get more chickens, and then you can eat some of the eggs, you can eat some of the chickens, and then you can let some of the eggs grow into other chickens, and you just perpetually have an infinite cycle of eggs and chickens. And then you get into crop rotation, which is the whole thing, and then you live
I understand.
sustainably, and that way you're not beholden to the man because you grow your own things, you eat your own things that you grow, and no one else can control that, just you.
But Vinny,
And-
my mom will never allow any of that.
And don't forget, you'll have no time for training because you spend your whole time.
You
digging
see,
in the
I
ground.
need to train, and usually I don't give currency for food. My mom just pays with dollars.
That's currency, man.
Yep.
Oh.
She slaves away at the loop
Yeah.
for the dollars.
Yeah,
And
she
Molly
doesn't.
looks at Brad
to
and
the
says,
man.
She's at the soup loop. It's not the loop, it's the soup loop.
Right, same thing. Evil.
Soup loop. I forgot.
Molly
about
looks
that.
at Brad and says, some of those farmers are ripped. Maybe you should work out on a farm.
That's what I'm saying. If you
Superman
take
the farmer.
imagine if you take like a backhoe every day, and you're like, you're chopping wood every day, or you're using your upper body
Yeah.
every time, man.
Is
It's a
Superman
lot of
ripped
cardio.
because he's a Kryptonian? Is Superman ripped because he's a Kryptonian alien? Or is he ripped because he's a Kansas farm boy?
Yeah,
I'm gonna
maybe
go
I
with the
should,
alien.
babe. Maybe I should. I mean, everything works that works for muscles. I mean, it's hard work keeping this up. Maybe I could do it and get some of those eggs and chicken as well.
There you go.
I'll think about it. Think about it.
And at this point, Brutus barks at Jimmy again, and then wanders over to the drum set and cocks his leg.
Dude.
Oh, he likes you.
Oh man.
Oh man,
He's gonna
poor
shout.
Premier.
No. Where's Graham? Don't piss on my drums. Piss on Witz's
we've
guitar. Don't piss on my drums.
Oh, I
Freaking
think
hell,
you.
Jimmy. We've been looking for Okie Boy for 2 bloody months. So I
Yeah.
can
Okie Boy,
offload this
Graham.
mange.
Look, Jimmy. Graham was taken by DJ Pickles and like Jesse and Jamie. They got him in a van and drove away with him, and we need to find him. I think that's maybe something to do with why Brutus is here. I mean, Brutus, I like your dog, but
All right, dude. And he looks down at Brutus. He goes down to one and he goes, "Are you telling me that he's there?" And he grabs a piece of paper, and we need to go there. If you
And
piss on my
Brutus just-
drums, I'm not going there.
Brutus lowers his leg and just looks at you, and if dogs could roll their eyes, he'd be rolling his eyes.
He's like, "All right, grab your legs. Let's do this."
He clearly wants to go and visit his buddies, the alligators.
So he jumps onto his legs and he just stares at you all expectantly.
okay, let's do this. Like in football, we take down a plan, we set down the routes, everyone has a job to do, and then we just huddle and we go hard, and then it's action, it's a play. Let's go.
So aggressive.
Yeah, you need to
I
be
know.
aggressive. You want to win, don't you?
That's how
But be
they
number
breed
one.
you. That's how they breed you to fight in the man's wars. You're so
Oh
high. on
man, I'm
your
not
own
fighting any war. I'm just gonna
testosterone.
join the Saints one day, and I'm gonna be the best left receiver. I think my position is because I can't remember what Brad plays.
Step 1,
Wide
play
receiver.
football.
Yeah.
Step
All right, I was a
2,
wide receiver.
Fight the Soviets.
Yup.
But they are all the way over in Russia. I'm not going there.
Till they
No
come
one
here.
wins in a nuclear war.
Can't hug
They
your
could
children
come-
with
Who
nuclear
knows?
arms.
They got boats and ships and planes and stuff.
Yep.
But we got boats and ships and planes and stuff.
They can send you there or send them here.
Mm-hmm.
And Jimmy
It'll
starts
be
to
like
walk
that,
out to follow Brutus.
It'll be
Look,
like that
look.
Red Dawn movie.
Look, forget about all that. We need to get Graham, right, Jimmy?
Yep. He's already walking out with Brutus.
Yeah, I'll follow.
What's the plan to get to this wellness center? It's quite a bit out of town.
Bicycle distance or not bicycle distance?
Fuck that. Blitz's only response to riding a bicycle.
It's a matter of
through the swamp.
perspective. Bicycle distance for Jimmy, maybe. Bicycle distance for Blitz, probably not.
So that sounds like Blitz's problem.
It's why his family own cars, buses, large vehicles.
Yeah, but he's a
actually
kid.
get
He
to
can't
the
drive
swamp.
any of that.
Kind of can.
Yeah,
Unless
it's not
Molly
legal.
brought her own bike for some reason, Brad is obviously going to offer her the seat and then just stand pedal.
I'm going to smooth thing over with the youngest and nastiest of DuPonts. If you guys are intent on going out there, I'll be on the phone. Blitz is just going to head back into the house and use Jimmy's parents' phone like it's like he owns the place.
Brad is gonna call after you. Want me to make the call?
Yeah, you can do the accent. It was excellent. He'll dial the number. He'll foolishly dial the number for the bat roost and realize that there's a problem with the roof, and then dial the main house number instead.
And you hear someone answer, "Oh, bonjour, Dupont residence."
Hey, Madame Dupont. It's Blitz Morgan from Dell's Donuts. Is Saffron about?
She is nearby. Un momento. That went from French to Spanish really
Italian.
quickly.
Oh, I thought it was Italian. She's well travelled, damn it.
And then you hear a bit of an exchange, and then you hear, "Yep."
Hey, I'm with Jimmy and Brad and Vinny, and we were gonna pop out. Brutus is being his usual winning self, and I was wondering if you could have a woman to dog word with him.
Why?
He listens to you.
Sure, but there's a big event on here this weekend.
And we can't even hang out at the bat roost because of the roof. Marvelous.
Sure. How are you getting here?
I was gonna get Momo the old man to give us a ride.
Right. Sure. When are you coming?
About 20 minutes. 12-ish.
Right. Make sure you come to the main house. Don't go to the center itself.
You know me.
I'll let Mum know to get the couch ready for a dog.
And keep him away from the cats and the gators.
Yeah. See you soon. And the phone just hangs up.
She's got such a winning personality. But yeah, he'll either call. He'll lead the call either his mum or his mum or his dad.
Before you call, Jimmy's brother Max has just been sitting there watching you make this call, saying, "Dude, if you want to live somewhere, throw in a pizza.
Hey, man, you've got you. There's barbecue there. I'll get you whatever this town passes for pizza.
Barbecue pizza? No, I prefer the tomato sauce. But sure, I'll give you guys a lift.
Just you don't. What do you drive, or is it your parents' car?
It's the old man's car.
Okay. We'll hide it. We'll hide it from Saffron then. She'll only try and fix something on it.
Oh, Saffron's going to be there.
Yeah, she hates you. She hates everyone.
I think that's just you, dude.
Nope. She's angry at the world.
Well, hang on a sec. I'll put on some. I'll have a quick shower if we're going to meet Saffron. I'll take his out in 5 minutes.
Cheers, dude.
And he quickly jumps into the shower, jumps out, and he's wearing a shirt for some reason. And he looks out at Jimmy.
You want old
Shotgun.
sprit to the old brut for men? It's good stuff. That's an 80s aftershave choice.
No, Old Spice all the way, dude.
Fair enough.
Jimmy, pile in.
Shotgun.
We're going. Of course, dude. And and then he looks
Your
at
dad's
Brutus
car.
on the robot legs. He might need to leave them behind.
They fold up.
Yeah, can we just put him in the trunk?
Yeah, pop the
Yep.
trunk.
It's a wagon, isn't it?
If you want, I'm not doing it.
He's kind of a
Brad,
tank.
Yeah,
Brad,
yeah.
you've got the muscles.
Yeah, of course. I'll put him in the. Brad will go there and it will be like, "Hey, Brutus, need to keep your legs back and we'll give you a ride." And just wait for Brutus to just sort of jump off and then
Brutus
grab the
side
legs.
eyes you, and then kind of gingerly steps off, but watches you the whole time.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Just
try to
lean-
just grab the legs and put them in the trunk. How much do they
Just
weigh?
leans over and presses a button where they fold up for transport. There you go.
I mean, they're easily. Now I'm trying to work out pounds. I'm going to say
I know your problem.
Just double it.
I'm going to say
Yeah.
kilos.
double
Yeah,
it.
it's easily 60, 70 kilos. What's that? 100 and
120, 130 pounds.
Yeah, something 120 to 30 pounds, probably something. 5 eagles and
So
something like that.
you could probably lift it in there in a way. It won't be pretty though.
You're muted.
No,
man.
I'm not going for. I'm not going for like like damsel care them. I'm going for like he stands next to the car and we just take the legs and sort of.
All right, it's a station wagon. You've got them in the back.
Yep. Come on, Molly. Come, let's sit together.
And Max looks around. Molly, there's room up front if you need to jump in.
Nah, she want to sit with me. Molly, don't want to sit with me, right, darling?
Yeah, sure.
And I will just try to do that kind of thing towards him.
Max doesn't even blink. He just goes, "All right, jump in, kids."
I'm just imagining that this is an Oldsmobile Vista Cruiser. Woody.
It's got the wood paneling on the side.
I'm gonna take the middle seat in the front, if that's cool to everybody.
Yeah, sure.
Not really, but fun.
And he climbs in the middle seat, and like
Oh, that's just because
he's-
you love him, Jim.
he straddles the transmission line, and so like one leg is against Jimmy and one leg's against his brother. Yeah,
It's
okay,
a column, but you know.
Cool. Cool.
This is awkward, but it'll do.
It's fine, man.
Could have sat with the dog in the back, but oh well.
Nah, he tried to pee on you earlier, and he's gone since then. So I don't want to be in the back when he pees on someone else.
That's fine. We'll just put him in Blitz's lap.
He looks back at Blitz. That'll do.
I have to deal with this shit all the time. Literally.
Sounds like a hobby.
So Max starts up the car and drives out to the Pont Estate out on the edge of the Panther National Park, and pulls up out the front. Saffron's already sitting there waiting for you, looking quite annoyed. She sees Max pull up and she waves.
Hey, easy. Look, that wasn't a middle finger.
Saffron and I go way back before you
Right.
showed up on the scene, dude.
Jimmy climbs out.
You and your brother have as much chance as a cat in hell.
I think all cats go to hell, right?
Would have happened.
Jimmy leans
Yeah,
out.
but that's the theism that the man wants us to believe in, Chenzo. Maybe dogs go to hell.
Contrary to your
Cats go to
belief,
hell.
not everyone's after Saffron. And he walks towards her.
Bart's gonna hang back a bit, put his arm around Molly, sort of to confirm that you're my girl. Nothing
No,
has happened.
it also helpfully confirms for Blitz that what was going on a couple of months ago wasn't going on. Thanks, mate.
Hey, I tried to literally give you the girl the best I could with your body. You know how hard that is to be a Swedish trying to pretend to be American, trying to pretend to be English.
What is this Swedish thing? I do not understand it.
I'm the dude playing a dude
Swedish?
disguised as another dude.
It's deep. It's levels.
And Saffron waves at Jimmy. Hey, Jimmy, is Max coming in too?
I think you
think
may
he
need to
had-
go out to him, sit in the car, have a chat with him. He came out to
I
see
think
you.
he had designs on a pizza.
And as Blitz is coming up, he says really loudly, "Oh yeah, Blitz called you an old bat."
She looks at Blitz. Is that true, Blitz?
Well, I said you usually hang from the roosters like a bat.
Sounds like he called me a bat.
Yep. Max even showered before he came out.
And she just raises an eyebrow at you and says, take the dog inside. Blitz,
Well,
Mhm.
behave.
He's looking for something here, so we're going to follow
When
him.
would
a
I
bit.
not?
Blitzkrieg von Motormouth, you behave. This is my family's estate. If you don't behave,
I had a lovely chat with Harleen when she came to pick you up when you had the engine out of the peril last month. She's fantastic. There were
Yep.
baby photos.
you're already doing it. Behave.
No, look. I'll make him behave, and I sort of shove Blitz a bit. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I don't understand what he says anyway, so you can just talk to me.
Vinny,
I prefer if he didn't say anything, but if he has to say anything, I guess it's better that it's to you than anyone else.
you hear noises coming
All right,
from
the
behind
legs.
as Vinny is unceremoniously dragging the legs out from the back, and then the as they fall out. And he tries to like unsnap them. It's like one person setting up the 10-foot long like fold out table. Where you just try to like do it by yourself, and he is in the process of lifting them up to a standing position with his noodle arms.
And
This is heavy,
Brutus
guys.
is just
Doing a good
Brutus
job.
is there looking at you, and he doesn't look happy.
Look, man, I'm trying my best. At least I have thumbs, okay? Don't make a face at me, bro. Like it's. God. You can pitch in, or something. Is there like a button? Can you bark at it? How does it work? Is it telepathy? Can you do telepathy?
He can't roll his eyes, but he just rolls on the ground. That's the same effect.
It's not time for games, man. This is very heavy. I could use a hand.
And Saffron heads over to where Max is in the driver's seat and starts exchanging pleasantries.
All right, Vinny, do you need help with that? You got it?
Yeah, man. I think you were trying to like. I don't know what you're doing. You're trying to procreate in the back seat of the car, but I'm trying to help this thing out. We gotta get like he's got places to go.
No, man, I was just sitting with my girl in the back seat.
It's like an amateur date. I don't know.
I don't know.
There was a reason Vinny's eyes were struck dead ahead on the road. He knows what you get up to.
Chris, thank you for being the only person to hear and get that joke. Oh, man. Hey, give me a hand, Brad.
Saffron looks over at Blitz and says, if Brutus goes down into the wellness center, swing by the main cabin, make sure that the two losers in charge know that you're there and are comfortable with it.
Oh,
They
it's not
seem
fucking
high-strung.
Heckle and it's not fucking Heckle and Jekyll, is it?
Don't know who they are, but
Yeah, I know
Some-
who they're gonna be.
a couple of suits.
Complete- Jerk offs.
Wait.
You can kind of tell one's a woman because there's big shoulder pads.
Yeah, but they have androgynous names, right? Yes.
Yeah, they're like Jesse and James, and they give out homework. Have they given you homework? Don't take their homework. They're trying to mind control you with the homework.
Does one have hair like this and the other one has hair like this?
Big boy energy.
She
Do
looks
they
at
enter
Brad
with a
and says,
speech?
I didn't speak to them. I saw the beige suits and walked in the other direction.
Right.
They deal with my mum.
I think Brad is going
Which
to
one?
whisper way too loud. Let's not ever go near them.
I assume that the rest of the guys know that, you know, Saffron has no dad. It's going to be pretty common knowledge. Because Blitz would have thought, which one?
She said mum, not maman.
Yeah.
So
Right. That explains it.
and she side eyes Brad. I heard that. Just
I
check in with them
mean-
before you start doing whatever you're doing.
Fine. But I'm not doing any of their homework.
I will burn it for you. It's fine. Or, you know, I don't want to feed it to a gator. They don't deserve it. Feed them to gators. It's probably not
She
much
looks
meat
at
on
Jimmy and says, Jimmy, you're responsible.
I'll be good. I'll try and keep them good. And he salutes and walks towards the house.
And Max just calls out, yeah, dude, you're in charge.
Yep, because you can't be.
What did he do?
Mum and Dad
What?
left you in charge, not me.
He
Man.
just causes shit. To put him in charge and he throws parties. Put me in charge and I just sit in the garage and
I'm fine with you being in charge. I mean, you're kind of doing the coach thing. Not like coach, though, but maybe you should be a coach in the future. You seem to be good at that.
do you want me to shout at you, Brad? Is that what it is?
No, coach don't shout it much. He just shouts at the new
Want
ones,
to
you know, the
pay
new.
him to shout it.
Like no, coach
Yeah.
comes up, you know, with all the routes and he helps us, you know, with all the strategies and like the plays. So that's kind of like he keeps us to shape and all that stuff. And you're like kind of good at doing those stuff. Maybe you should be a coach.
Hmm.
I think he
maybe.
wants to be a drummer, but you know.
So,
I'd
you
rather
walk
keep
into
you.
the Dupont estate. To one side is what looks to be a mansion or a mansion in progress, a converted ranger station, taking on a very Addams Family feel. And then there's another path that leads down to the wellness center, which is an old summer camp, and that's been converted into a wellness retreat for people with way too much money and too much time.
Apparently Bowie's booked for next year.
Is there anything in the house? Does he see any of the parents?
You can't. The house is closed up. You can't really see what's happening inside. It's a long driveway to the house.
Jimmy's making his way towards the house. He calls Brutus and just starts making his way to the house.
Bruce follows.
Brad will wrap his arm around Molly and just follow Jim's lead.
Vinny does too.
Wrap his hand about Molly, yeah.
Yeah, stay away from my girl, man.
Sorry, I thought we were forming a safety chain in case, like, they tried to trap us.
You got him around
No.
here because alligators.
Look, me and Molly, we're together. You and Molly, I know you had my body for a while, Vinny, but it's not the same thing.
Hard pass.
So, yeah. So you
Yeah.
stay over there. If you need help, just shout and I'll come and help you, okay? You see? I'm
like-
pretty fast, you know.
It's like she's dipped in pre-corporate Barbie.
No, she ain't. She's with us. She's gonna help us fight the man. I'm telling you.
I don't know, man. I don't trust it.
Jimmy, where are we going?
To the house, dude.
Right, and then what?
Then we follow the dog.
Okay.
But
That's
you
what
gotta
we're
check
doing.
in with, you gotta check in when you get to someone's house. You can't just walk around their house.
Yeah.
But it's the homework people. I don't like them.
Don't have
We
to talk to
avoid
them.
them. But we talk.
Yeah, we have to talk to
They're
them.
nice people.
Saffron
Alright.
specifically told us to talk to them, and
No,
you specifically
if
said
we-
we would be good.
If we go down there, we have to. We don't have to go down there. It's a big bloody estate.
But what if the dog leads us there?
Look, we need to check in with Saffron's
We
parents.
hide you.
If you don't, we're going to get in shit.
I imagine you are here arguing on the veranda, and the
Yep.
door opens up, and I'll let El Profo describe who opens the door.
Well, Evie, well, Dr. Evelyn DuPont she's tall. Her hair is copper red, as is her lipstick, but otherwise, everything else about her is jet black. She's it's afternoon.
It's just after lunch.
Yeah, it's just after lunch, and she's wearing a full gothic lace bell-sleeved ball gown.
And she opens the door and she says, she looks at Blitz. Saffron's outside. Can I help you?
Yeah, we were just putting this dog somewhere away from your cats and your alligators.
Maybe your home would be better then.
Yeah, Saffron wanted to get Saffron to have a look at the legs. They're not folding up properly.
And she kind of sighs.
Less eye.
And just leave them there, and make yourself at home. But there is a special event down in the camp area. My wife is running it. It's very important. Please, if you need to go down there, please check in with the people running the event.
Oh, and for 80s music fans, face claim Patricia Morrison, Sisters of Mercy fame.
And then as she says that, Brutus kind of jumps off the legs, because apparently that was the cover story, and starts heading down towards the camp.
See, I told you the Brutus would go down to.
Jimmy does like a small bow. He goes, "Thank you, Mrs. D." Salutes and then walks off and follows the dog.
Right, thank you.
Damn,
and
dude.
spins on his heels and goes away.
What was that, Blitz?
Madame. It's a Louisiana thing, dude.
I don't live in Louisiana. He just keeps walking.
In Evie's head, it's Louisiana all the time, 24 hours a day.
Who's Eddie?
Evie.
I don't know who that is.
That's her mum.
Oh, yeah. You don't generally call adults by their first name. They kind of don't like that, and it makes you seem
They're
rude.
pretty chill.
And then their kids don't like you. It's kind of one of those things. Just saying.
Pretty chill.
State lines are just a construct, man. They don't actually exist.
Yep.
It's a free world from coast to coast.
To be fair, there's nothing there stopping you crossing them, is there?
Wait,
Not
so
nothing natural.
is
You
that
come with
mean?
Vinny.
Are we the same country as Canada?
We're
Yeah,
the
man.
same land mass as
Canada is a
Countries-
state of mind. dude.
Countries don't exist. It's
I mean,
one
it's
big
crazy.
land
They have
mass.
Yeah.
But I think aren't we in the US? Aren't that like our
Yeah,
country?
but who made the U.S.?
Washington?
Colonizers.
Hi.
What? Wasn't it Washington who made America?
The man made America.
Yeah, he was a man.
The
That's
man-
right.
The man came from Europe, invaded, colonized, created America, decided where the lines were drawn.
I knew
then
we shouldn't
made
trust
up-
those Europeans. They're always so fishy. That's where the man is.
Where
people-
he came from. So
People lived here fine just before we got here, and they didn't have lines. They didn't have maps. They just knew in their heart where the land was.
All about heart.
The man has no home.
So Brutus heads down into the camp through a set of gates that clearly delineate the estate with the camp area.
Snow just said, anyway, here's the plot.
Before we forget.
I see no plot.
Before I forget what the plus was, again.
I mean, it's taken me this long to get you here. Jeez.
You knew what you were doing. You knew what happened here.
I tried to get them through a hospital. Look how that went.
Yep, Brutus is heading down into the camp.
Oh, we're losing him, man.
Jimmy opens the gate and goes, "Look, this is a line created by the man, right, Vinny?"
It's true. Right here is where you step into. It's where you retreat into corporate overlorddom.
So, yeah. So if we see any chains, break them, and the
Yes.
proletarians will be freed that are kept by the chains in here.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's what the. Wait, you said the book was trying to control my mind, and now the book wants me to break the chains.
You have to think
Don't
for
break
yourself,
any
man.
chains.
Think for yourself. Do what feels right in your heart.
Yeah.
I
Do
want
what
to
you
throw
feel.
the ball. That feels right every time. Like just see that ball coming, you catch it, you throw it to your body. That, yeah.
Yeah.
And they walk past the sign which says "Do what you feel" in very hippie bubble writing.
Jimmy, you realise you've lost sight of Brutus.
Dudes, Brutus is gone.
How fast is he on on 2 out of 4 legs? He must have been like super fast, like that runner guy when he used all of them.
I mean, he does have 4 legs. He's a dog,
It's true.
so he goes 4 times faster than the rest of us.
He's fast enough, but yeah, he rides around the robot. I
And
thought
we
he
left
was,
the robot behind. At
Yeah.
at the door to the house.
Mm-hmm.
I regret taking that out of the car now.
Yeah.
We didn't need that.
Wasn't he kind of like a small dog as well? So like without his legs, we have to keep track of like a local bread.
He's probably like a Yorkshire Terrier cross.
Yeah.
That's exactly how I imagine him, like a
Same.
Yeah,
wiry.
Blitz usually just refers to him as a Yorkie bar.
Jimmy just starts
Chariots
looking.
of fire around here.
Is there food? And Vinny like leans up and because he'll go for food. And he starts trying to smell around if there's like a food cart or some kind of vendor.
There's definitely a kitchen down in the camp area that's not cooking something right now because it's just after lunch, but there's definitely an aroma coming from down there.
I bet that's where he is.
Let's check
He
it out
eats
then.
vegetables. He eats vegetables more than Saffron eats vegetables.
I don't think you know Saffron.
I think vegetables are pretty good for you, man. It's like a food
See?
group. You need to have it. You need to have a whole. It's like a whole thing.
Yeah,
And
but,
she's
like a
pretty
pyramid,
smart.
man.
Like she
Yeah.
would eat them because she's supposed to.
but
Yeah,
it's
look,
still
coach tells us every time you need to have the chicken and the broccoli. You know, it works in both ways. You can build some good muscles, Blitz.
Just keep doing what you're told, Brad.
It's coach.
Conformity factory.
Coach is helping me. Coach is not a man, Vinny. I know coach is not the man.
I'll let Coach know you said he wasn't a man. Anyway, we should go get that steamed broccoli. For that
Molly
dog.
looks at Brad and says, "Shouldn't you check in with whoever's running the event?"
No. Well, I will, but Brad has to hide.
No, I don't have to hide. I can face them. I just don't like them. And yeah, I know, Molly. Thanks for looking out for us. Come on, guys. Just let's get it over with. Let's check in with.
I'll hide behind. I'll hide behind the other Dr. DuPont, even though she's very short.
What?
Does she dress all fancy like the other?
Nah.
Less fancy. Sweet.
Mm-hmm. Shorter, blonder.
Is there like a main entrance to this snow? Like
Yeah, so
Where
you
we have
head
to go?
down. There's quite obviously a building that looks like the main admin building, and beyond that is just a scattering of different buildings. Some are obviously sleeping quarters, and others are conference rooms and stuff like that.
Jimmy will, if he doesn't see Brutus, he is gonna go to the admin entrance to check in because he said he would.
Yeah, I'm with Jimmy because mainly Blitz wants to catch up with Harley and she's nice.
Brad is going to very reluctantly follow and look out for Jesse and James every step of the way.
You head towards the admin building. There's no one out the front. There's just one of those annoying screen doors in the front, and the door behind that's closed.
Is there like a sign-in sheet?
No, it's just a bit of a veranda and the door behind.
Oh no, no one's here. Let's go.
Is the door locked?
You open the door and it's not locked.
Knock, knock.
He peers in to see if
You can see a couple of people behind the counter. Their backs are to you, obviously wearing suits. One with big shoulder pads.
he goes, "Hey, we're missing a dog. He came running down this way. Have you seen him?"
They turn around. It's a man and a woman. They say, "No dog here. Check up at the main house."
He ran down this
We're
way.
just there.
He got off the lead and literally just ran down here. So we're just trying to make sure he
He's-
doesn't interfere with you guys
He's
today.
probably gator food by now.
Hey,
No,
you
he's
don't
wily.
do not badmouth Evie's gators. They're very good gators.
Right.
I mean, can I just sign in and then just go and just check out, see if I can find him? I really don't want him to interfere with your stuff, dude.
They start to pay more attention to you, and they come over and say, "Wait, what are kids doing here? This is a corporate retreat."
Like I said, a dog got off the lead and he's run down here and I need to find him. He's gonna he's gonna cause you guys trouble. That's all we need to find him quick.
Yeah, my mother will go spare if harm comes to that dog. She reminds he reminds her too much of Wee McTavish.
You see, we're just good kids helping him catch his dog.
Sure. They present you with a sign-in sheet. Just put your name, address, phone number on there.
Okay, he's going to sign them. He's going to sign them in as Nick Rhodes, Simon Le Bon, Roger Taylor.
Jimmy takes the sheet off him and goes, "Hold on 1 second," and writes Bradford Gordon and puts Brad's actual address and his phone number.
And they give you each a lanyard that just says visitor, and they just say, so right now it's the after lunch activities. So there's the healing meditation in the main hall. Some of the people have taken a wellness hike, and don't disturb any of them. Yeah, just try to keep quiet and out of the way.
Is Dr.
Yes, sir. We'll do right that.
Dr. Harleen DuPont, she around?
She's taking part in the meditation, I think.
Right.
They are some serious hippies, and Jimmy walks out.
I know. They make my parents seem super flipping metal.
Brad is going to try hasten his step, go up next to Jimmy, and when they got a bit further away from the other two, "Hey man, why do you couldn't you just use another name like everyone else? Why do you have to do that?"
Because you wanted homework. They'll send it to you to your
I
door.
don't want homework. I've told you so many times I don't want more homework.
Well, you've got it.
Mate, you could just copy mine like you usually do.
And since we've got a corruption bar and Brad's talking about homework,
Oh no, it's them.
two people in jumpsuits appear in front of you, holding clipboards.
Hello, Heckle and Jekyll. I was expecting you. I'm sorry. I would be sitting here behind a desk in this wooden chair and spin around, stroking a white cat. I'm currently looking for a dog.
Brad is going to, in a very cartoonishly fashion, trying to hide behind Jimmy.
And they say, "Heckle and Jekyll? I think you have us confused with someone else."
No, that's exactly who you are.
And the other one
Lackeys.
says, "Yes, you've mentioned the inferior. Now meet the superior. I'm Cassie, and this is Butch."
And you're missing the Sundance fucking kid. Jog on.
How can I be of assistance?
You gotta do the
Cassie.
voice, Norm. I'm Butch.
Did they fire Jesse and James for massive incompetence and being a right pair of wazzits?
Are you going to give us homework? I will like you if you don't give us homework.
Everyone likes us. We're human resources.
That
Your
sounds great.
inhuman resources, more bloody like.
I don't work here. I'm just looking for my dog. So, thanks. I've got a pass. And he holds up his visitor pass.
Yeah. We're just looking for the dog. No homework.
Oh, you've lost your little doggy. Well,
Well, you guys seem to be missing somebody called the Sundance Pissing Kid.
You said that
Yep,
already.
we've
can
never
help
heard that
you.
one before. So original.
Thanks,
Anyway,
I'm known for it.
He's not from around here. He's a foreigner.
Can they tell? Hey, I'm an American bloody citizen.
Mm.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about the dog, not from being around here, but
No, I
Are
mean
you
him either.
yeah. Well, you know what? If we see a dog, we'll make sure to follow it.
Yeah. If you could just call Brad's house, his home phone number's on the clipboard over there.
No, don't
Yeah,
have to call
we'll
me
have his-
at all.
We'll have his mother page him.
They walk over to the clipboard, look at it, and go, "Oh, Brad, we know your mum. She works with us at the Loop. I mean, we're both contractors. We don't actually work for the Loop, but
Yeah, mom makes, catering and food and stuff. And my mom likes me and I'm a really good kid and I really need to help my friends get this dog. So I just need to go. No time for homework. Nice meeting you, Mr.
No.
Mrs. And yes, thank you. Bye-bye. And Brad is going to try to just, push everyone back away from them.
Oh, Vida saying you crypto fascists.
and they just look at you and say, yep, just behave, young Bradley. We'll make sure to inform your mum if you misbehave in any way."
I will always behave, miss. Yes, miss. Bye, miss.
And then Cassie turns around and says, "Well,
Oh, wasn't
since you're
that
here
Cassie
anyway,"
talking? I thought it was Cassie talking to me.
that was Butch.
Okay, Mister then.
They present you. They present to Molly. Have a welcome pack. This is one of the welcome gifts. You can maybe let your mother know that we were kind to you.
Is your name Bradley? I thought it was Brandon.
Word.
I thought it was
How-
Bradford.
Yeah,
Don't. That's not important. Now we have an out. Let's go. We can talk about what my name is later. Just call me Brad, like all the people do.
His name's Brandon.
Come along, Mr. Taylor. We have business to attend to. And a dog to
Stop
find.
talking. Come on, go.
Is Brad short for Brandon? Oh, I thought Brandy would have been short for Brandon. We should call you Brandy.
Come on, Brandy.
If you want to, sir, ma'am, whoever of the two of them who are speaking currently.
I like brandy. It's
That
like
was
candy.
definitely Butch.
Well, I mean, if you like to, sir, I have no complaints. We really need to go find that dog now. Can't have a loose dog running around, right, sir? Bye, sir. Bye-bye.
You and your silken tongue, Bradwood.
Brandy.
Bradward? And you call yourself an American?
Brandy.
He's
I like
not
that better.
Was born
I know.
here. I don't have to be classless like the rest of you, do I?
You head off. Molly is looking through the welcome bag, and she hands Brad a Walkman and goes, "This is a pretty swanky gift."
If you want something that just plays tapes, sure. I've got the earlier model that records as well.
I mean, did you get it free for coming to a corporate retreat?
No, I don't go to corporate retreats. I have a little self-respect.
You're at one right now.
Not through any fault of my own.
Did you say, hey, let's go and see Saffron and we're going to go to her house where there's a corporate
The
retreat?
dog wanted to go there.
Yeah,
Well,
It
I don't know.
did seem like a very convoluted, excuse to come and see Saffron.
I agree.
I think this was Blitz's plan all along. He was bribing Brutus to come to the corporate retreat.
That's what the food was for.
Oh my god, I'm being manipulated by the man. It's terrible.
He made Brutus bring the letter.
What? Wait.
Who else was
Blitz,
it?
are you bring man or the man? Should I save you from the man? What do I need to do?
Blitz is the man.
I think
Remember
I'm
what
being
I said
brainwashed. I'm
is
gonna
that
need to sit down and a cup of tea.
Originally, the United States was just one big landmass, and then Europe came over here.
Man, you're so smart, Vinny.
Thanks.
And Molly's still going through the welcome gift. She goes,
Oh, right, babe. Why don't you hold on to the Walkman? I mean,
Brad's more of the guy that runs around with the ghetto blaster on his shoulder because he's heft.
I have my sister and her entire band to play stuff for me if I want to. Jimmy's awesome on guitars. I mean, Kylie sings super nice. And I mean, wherever Marshall shows up again, I think he's out fishing or something. I mean, they're a pretty good band.
Been fishing for months.
Thanks, dude.
and Molly's going through the welcome gift. She goes, oh, here's a welcome register, and she hands you a little booklet that says welcome to the Loop Corporate Retreat. And she's pouring through it. You see her pull out like a box. She opens it up and it's got a necklace in it. She goes, oh wow, this is pretty. And she puts it on. You see it's got a little.
Here, let me help you. Let me help you.
Yep. And she pulls her hair up and lets you put it in. And you can see it's got this. It's just a silver necklace with a small crystal on the bottom of it.
It looks good on you. Looks real nice.
Sweetie.
Aw.
Why didn't you get her one?
Well, I didn't know that you should bring jewelry on corporate retreats. Are we on a
No,
date?
like this is a gift.
Babe, are we on a date? I'm so sorry if we're on a date and I didn't know.
Mate, it's a surprise.
This better
date,
not be
you'll
a date.
fine.
If this is your idea of a date,
It is not. That's why I thought we were not on a date and I didn't give you anything. I thought we're on a rescue mission.
just your company is enough, sweetie.
Oh, thank you, darling.
You guys
Buy more
remember that
jewelry.
time that crystals were bad, right? Where we had the DJ guy.
All right.
Oh God, that prick!
I mean, he's okay.
Hey,
And-
Molly,
Music's bad.
do you feel okay? Do you feel the same with the necklace?
Do you think that
Yeah.
the music
wouldn't I?
that DJ Pickle spins is?
I don't
good?
know. You know, crystals, like they're weird. They do weird stuff to you sometimes.
You remember the movies?
No, I feel fine. We should try to find Brutus.
That time we
Yeah.
didn't see Karate Kid.
Yeah. Brad is not going to remove the necklace, but he's going to keep an eye on Molly to see if she sort of changes some manner.
Let's go this
Give me
way.
an empathize check then.
Oh, nice. Empathize.
Wow, this is the first roll.
This is the first roll, and I don't have much in empathize. Let's see.
You want success.
Yeah.
She seems to be much more relevant to the plot now.
Okay, guys, you don't want to do my
Wow.
plot. Here's the plot in your face.
She grew from arm candy. It's amazing.
She
Next,
and
we're
then
going to
she,
pass the Bechdel Wallace test.
as you're checking her out, Brad, she goes, we should go check out that healing yoga. That sounded fascinating.
Yeah, babe. You know what? We'll do that right after we find the dog. And Brad's going to try to position himself, behind her, holding her shoulders, and sort of, just.
She's looking at the map. Oh, it's just over there, and she starts walking towards.
No. Babe, we're totally gonna go there, but first we need to find Brutus. It's super important.
Yeah,
He-
we already lost his owner once. It's getting
She
kind of
doesn't pay
embarrassing.
attention to you. She keeps walking.
What are we gonna do? Jimmy, coach us.
Put a crystal on her neck, dude.
Well, I didn't know he was gonna do that. He hasn't done that. Last time we had to do like a whole rock show with music and lights and
Dude,
stuff.
You could have
Yeah.
extrapolated from the available data we had.
Can you ever
Those are
speak English?
big words.
Yes, that was
Um,
all English.
Really?
Doesn't sound like it. Those are big words. Dude, if you put the necklace on you, like it's a bit closer to you then. If you put it over there.
Well, we have to do something now.
I think that's
I just
what
thought it
he
was a
kinda
nice
said.
necklace. I want to make my girl happy.
So buy her jewelry.
I didn't know you were supposed to buy a jewelry for a rescue mission.
By
just
now,
make it
she's
happen.
at the door for the building that the Yoga's in, and she just heads straight in.
That's the brainwashing tent. We should probably go get her.
You
Yeah, I'm with Vinny for once.
Thanks, man.
He's turning out to be pretty smart.
Right. So if you
Thanks,
two
man.
think that's what we're gonna do, I'm right. I'm with you. As long as that leads to Molly being safe.
Well, let's go.
Right.
Did she walk off with the gift bag?
Yep.
Oh, we don't know what's on the tape either. I mean, she could have Madonna on there. That could be just horrendous.
mind control, Madonna.
Subliminal messages. Brad, you should go
Why
kick
is
the
that
door in.
bad?
Material girl.
Kick the tent flap in. Barge in. Disrupt
should?
disrupt the mind control.
Think that will work? I mean, I'll do it if you think that will work.
I mean, it worked the last time you smashed stuff.
Yeah, but
mean,
then we
yeah.
smashed kind of like, specific stuff, not just random smashing.
Well, you can smash at random until you find the specific thing to smash, so I think you just kick the tent in and then run in there and make a
But
bunch of noise and it will
they know my
distract them.
mom. Do you know how
Has
much
anybody
trouble
got-
I'll get in if I just randomly smash stuff?
The soup lady?
Has anybody got a tape of
Yeah.
when Marshall and I played the Boys of Summer on cassette, because we could hook that up to the PA system. That'll break us out of this.
No one recorded
Worked
that,
last
man.
time.
It wasn't even that good.
We were shit hot. You ain't got a musical bone in your body, buddy.
You were
She
shit.
doesn't.
Oh.
I have no idea what like, so
let's-
Aubrey,
Dude, if he starts kicking shit in, we're in trouble here, dude.
yeah, I'm like, I can kick something in if we really need it, but I prefer not to get in trouble until we can at least save Molly.
Yeah.
And
I
find
would like
Brutus.
to not
Save
get in
Molly,
trouble at the
Find
department.
Brutus, then kick stuff in. And if we find a man, I will punch him.
Vinny looks
Okay.
like a man.
No, not a man, the man.
Yeah, it's very
Man.
different.
That's just because he's growing a teenage mustache.
It's coming through pretty good. It's going to be a sweet mustache.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
I'm just guessing that you're heading towards the building now.
I have no. I
The whole-
actually
the
out
whole
of game
time.
no idea what the plan is at this point.
We've never stopped heading there, Norm.
Okay.
Yep.
So you're at the door. You can hear hear something that sounds like a vibrato. Something you can feel it in your chest. There's a bit of vibration coming out of there, and you can definitely smell incense of some kind coming from
Oh,
the
boys.
from the
It's
yoga
full
room.
strawberry alarm clock. It's full strawberry alarm clock here. Incense, peppermints.
Is that what that smell is? It's gross. It smells like hippies.
Yep.
This what hippie smells like? Okay.
I mean,
Smells like
Yeah.
a bookshop I once went to.
why would you go into a bookshop?
Knowledge is power.
I
No,
think it
music
smells
is
alright.
power.
And you read a lot on the road anyway. Everybody who's got half a brain cell does that when they're stuck on a bus with, several smelly, hairy blokes.
Do I see Molly
Shower.
anywhere?
You're outside. You haven't. No one said they've opened the door yet, so I assume you're just.
Oh, I
out.
thought they in the front.
Kick the
opened.
door.
Okay,
Oh,
fine.
we're merely,
I'll shove them
theory.
aside for whatever this smell
Kick it
discussion is and open the door.
Kick it right
Yep.
in.
You
No,
go in.
you just open
Please
it.
don't.
It's just a large room with people sitting in meditative positions. You spot at the front of the room Molly sitting in between Jamie and Jesse, and they just seem to be meditating.
It will
Does anybody want to
turn
pick one of their
around.
pockets?
Turn around and whisper to the other ones. She's between James and Jesse. If we're gonna get her out, we have to be really quiet, or the homework will be a given. But I think we can
probably
do
already-
it.
She probably she picked up your homework assignment before she meditated.
That's fine. We can burn those later. So we have to sneak in, we grab Molly, and then we run out, and we don't disturb Jesse and James.
I think that'll work, dude. Snow, is this a tent or is this a building?
It's an old cabin style, you know,
Cabin.
as if it's a summer camp.
Dude, if you run in there, they're all really quiet. They're gonna
I
hear
didn't
you.
mean literally run. I meant like, my route is this, and you take that route, and then we converge, and the two strongest of us pick up Molly, and then we sort of take her out this third route back out.
I don't run.
We'll start.
That's your job.
Vinny, you could
the
lift the
runner.
legs in the car. You come with me and help me pick up Molly. I'll do the heavy lifting, and you just take her feet or something.
It's
And
gonna
then-
make you run, dude.
As you are discussing this, you hear what sounds like a voice in your head saying, "Come in, boys, join us."
What? Did you hear
I'd
that?
yeah, I know I'd rather die.
Telepathy.
Vinny, I think the man is projecting voices into my head. I think I'm being mind controlled.
It's because you have a weak will, man. You need to strengthen your heart.
Coach
Listen
said
to
that
your
I
heart.
needed to be stronger to get to the top.
Listen
And
to
then,
your heart.
then
That's
the
what I
voice
do.
in your head says, "I don't know how you managed to foil any of our experiments."
You're massive morons. Really,
Hello?
you're very stupid.
Hello?
Give me, Brad, since you're kind of looking around, give me the investigate check.
Investigation. I have absolutely nothing in that. So let's see how this goes. Nope. No idea.
Yeah, so this voice is coming from somewhere you can't pinpoint where it's coming from. It's just in your head, and there's a lot of space in there, so it's echoing.
Oh,
Wow.
he's differently smart.
Sick burn.
Bradwood is differently smart, and we still love him.
When the GM
Jimmy
is
puts
totally
his-
done with your bullshit.
Jimmy puts his head in the door and just looks around to see if he can see Brutus inside.
Give me a investigate check, please.
0 successes.
You do not see Brutus anywhere inside.
I don't see Brutus, dudes. Brad, I think we need to come back for Molly. Or at least we know who she is.
Alright, she doesn't look like she's in immediate danger. I mean, she was kind of brainwashed last time at that dance thing, and she seemed fine after that.
And she can improve your stretching routine before the big game with all she learns.
The
Win-win.
voice in your head says, "Just
Huh?
come inside, gentlemen. This is getting tedious."
Jimmy looks to Vinny and goes, when they brainwash you,
Yeah.
like if they keep doing it, does it get more powerful?
Oh yeah, probably.
Oh, we're being brainwashed? Vinny,
or it
is
scrambles your brain.
This
and
is my
then you
first
become
time.
more
I don't want my
dumb.
brain scrambled. Vinny, what
Yeah,
do I
I'm thinking
do?
more Molly, dude.
Yeah.
This is
The
the
more
second time.
times she gets her brain scrambled, the more
And-
likely it's
Oh,
gonna become
that's
eggs.
right.
Molly
Vinny, what
stands
do
up
we
at
do?
this point, turns around, and she's got a cat in her arms. And the cat's wearing like a little tiara with a crystal right in the middle of its forehead. And you hear in your heads again, "Just come inside, or, I'll send Molly looking for you."
Rush
And
the
she
titty
won't
on
be as
5,
kind.
dudes.
Okay.
And
I'll
all
go
the people
inside.
meditating turn and all look at you at the same time.
Don't hurt Molly. It will come inside. And Brad is going to try to sort of grab the other ones and sort of like, come on, let's go
Hello,
inside.
pod people.
Let's go in, man.
Okay.
Well, I hope you're having a lovely time in Wilton, Mississippi.
And the
Missouri.
voice
We're
in your
your
head says,
entertainment for the evening.
we have some spare necklaces for you if you'd like to put them on.
Stick them up your ass.
I'm
I
good.
mean, I'm not that aggressive, but it's not really my aesthetic.
I mean, I'm not a girl,
It's
so
like, have
I
you
mean-
checked out the spikes? You know?
It might have
Don't
sounded
work.
like a request, but it really wasn't.
And this is an instruction to fuck right off.
I have a necklace
Grab
on already,
tackle.
and it's got a lock on it, so I can't. Crystal in the lock doesn't match well.
Kill.
yeah.
I've been told
Necklaces
not to
is-
get involved.
Necklaces are in the way when I do push-ups, and the sit-ups, and yeah.
All the people in
Can
the
I
room
run over
stand up.
and grab the? Can I run over rugby style? Blitz was a winger. Grab that tiara.
You can attempt to. It's going to
Move.
take 3 successes.
Why?
Okay.
You're gonna get eaten by hippies.
That's enough. I'm just going to use. I'm going to grab
Choose to
out my
push
Walkman.
or use luck. I don't think you have luck, unfortunately.
Nah,
but you
I
can
got.
choose
It's
to
for
push.
bad luck. Ain't got no luck at all. So he's just about 3. He's just about 3 inches from grabbing the tiara from the cat. And he gets held back.
You head over, and before you even get there, the cat leaps from Molly's arms, leaps onto a shelf, and then onto the rafters above, and says, "That wasn't very nice.
I
But if you
ain't
wanna-
very nice.
If
when
you
you're
want to play a
brain
game of
controlling people.
cat and mouse, I can definitely provide."
You get to be the
and-
mouse.
Everyone, all the people that were in there meditating, start to move towards you all, including
Okay,
Molly.
Blitz, I think it's time to move. Don't hurt Molly. Come on, let's move. And Brad is starting to move back towards the exit again, and moving out.
Retreat.
They all move towards you. They move towards you as well, Blitz, because you moved into the room to try to grab the cat. And they will grab you unless you can get away.
Bloody punch him.
You can attempt to punch them. What's your call?
Probably
hippies, then.
probably move out.
You'll
Yeah,
be able to
hippie-
punch one of them, but that doesn't stop the rest of them
Yeah,
grabbing.
it's one of those hippies plus violence usually equals solution. They're not bred for it.
They look pretty clean cut for hippies.
Oh,
They're at a
corpo
retreat. They're
hippies.
hippies.
Yup. Like,
They're
So
mega
what-
hippies.
And this time, Jesse and Jamie kind of look over and say, "Now, Scratch, that's not very nice to do to our little Brad. You know his mum works with us." And the cat looks down, and you hear in your head, "But they're trying to take Molly back from me. I like Molly."
Technically, I'm here for my dog.
And as soon
he
as you
ain't even
say
his
that,
dog.
everyone in the room hisses like a cat, including the cat above you.
See, that's
But
why
feed
it's
you the-
important that all of us, including Molly, get the cat and go. Sorry, dog and go.
Yeah, we don't want a cat. We want a dog. I want Molly.
But-
I mean,
Molly's
Je-
staying with us. Molly will
Jesse-
fit in well with our family.
was it Jesse or James who spoke? I think it said
It
it
was
was Jesse.
Jesse.
Jesse, we've had our thing, but you know, I kind of like you. You like my mom. We work something out. Maybe I'll take Molly. We go. You can keep the cat. We'll take the dog away.
Oh, Jesse looks at you and says, "Oh, we're not in charge." And Jamie says, "Oh no, that's Scratch is definitely in charge. in this
Duh,
instance. It's
you're
his
playing
decision."
second fiddle to a stupid looking cat. Wow, you so have been demoted. You parents proud of what you do?
Are your parents proud of you?
Of course they are.
That's a bit of mouth on you for someone in such a situation. And
Well, people
I'm
back me
going
into
to
a corner.
need Blitz to make a move check, otherwise you
Yep.
are going to be grabbed.
Oh, don't be grabbed, Blitz.
Oh, wait a second. It was tell me bonus die. No, my dice suck. I will use stage moves against them because you know, with the right song, music can change the world. Blitz is going to whack out his tape player and play some Cat Scratch Fever by Ted Nugent as he exits, grabbing the boys if he can.
You saying that? I'm not
Yep.
sure what you're saying.
Going to
there.
use your pride.
Your pride.
Oh, you're going to use your pride. Okay, you can use your pride and skedaddle out of reach of them. You've got to make your way to the back of the room where the rest of the boys are.
I mean, it could have been Love Cats, but not in this case.
And Molly steps forward and says, "Come on, Brad, you want to join us?
No, Bradward.
No,
we don't have to
no.
worry about the man here. We've got the cat."
But Vinny protects me from the man. I just want Molly. And Brad is going to take a few steps back again, even further out from the tent.
Molly comes towards you, arms spread as if she wants to hug. Says, "Come on, Brad, give me a hug."
How far away from everyone else is Molly? She's like front row.
She was the front row, so you came in from the back. But they're kind of moving towards you, but she's striding towards you.
Yeah,
So
but she's like behind a lot of people. She's not the closest one to me.
She's not the closest one to.
Damn it! I was going to grab her and just run.
Yeah, that was a good plan.
Hey man, hey cat man, what's your monologue though?
A shitty one.
What are you talking about?
Like all supervillains have a monologue though, right?
No.
Jesse
As a
James
hero,
had one.
I have several.
So that you know our plans, and then you can disrupt them.
Yeah, that's the whole
Jesse
point
and
of a
James had
monologue.
that. Yeah, they had a real nice speech. Jesse and James did.
Don't you feel compelled to give us a monologue?
That was their downfall.
And if you litter tray sitting crap basket has done anything to Harleen, I am gonna neuter you personally.
Who's Harleen?
Oh no, Harleen's, a part of this. She's one of us. Don't you want to be one of us?
But what do you
No.
want though, man?
Gonna save her.
So
just
when they talk,
obedience.
can I use this moment to try to sneak out around the tent to get to the other side where Molly is?
It's a cabin, not a tent, but you
Oh,
can
right, it was a
give
cabin.
me
Damn it.
you can give me a sneak if you like. There are open windows and a back door.
Yeah, so I'm going to try to use their distraction to try to sneak away.
Mhm.
3 successes.
While Vinny's berating Scratch and Blitz is being blitzed, they're distracted enough for you to get all the way around.
I really wish I'd met you before I cleaned up this rusty Civil War bayonet I've got, because you deserve worse.
We were going to play nice. I do enjoy playing with my food, but I think it's time for you boys to join us. And you see the front row of people produce necklaces.
Time for you all to get fucked.
They try to grab you all. So give me a move to get out of the room.
So I guess you
Except for
understand my
Brad,
plan.
of course. Brad's around.
Yeah, you understand my plan. I'm going to try to grab Molly through a window.
Yep. And you can give me a move check if you want to try to grab her.
Will do.
So everyone else can give me a move to try to get out. How did we go?
Everybody does great but me, but
So that's 3 successes again.
Okay, well,
Molly's my girl. Maybe
so
I should change my
she
pride
passes
to Molly's my
She
girl.
passes by a window, and you grab her with your extra successes. I'm going to say you're able to pull the necklace off as well and pull her out the window.
Thank you. Exactly what I wanted to do. I'm very happy with that.
Necro has a couple of successes, and Vinny has a couple of successes, and Blitz has no successes. So
he's
explain
really
to
busy
me
yelling
what's
at them.
going on.
He's really busy yelling at them, telling them these
Vinny
necklaces have
and
no bloody
Jimmy
style.
can get out. They also have an opportunity to help Blitz.
Yeah, I mean, if we can, we'll grab Blitz as they're grabbing the front of him and just rip him away. If we
Thanks,
can do that.
buds.
So you pull them out of the room.
Snow, can I grab one of the necklaces?
Sure, I'll give that with a free one with that extra success. You can
Cool.
grab one of those.
Yeah, one of the ones that's outstretched. I just grab one of the necklaces as I.
As they come
Smart
close
idea.
to try to grab you and put it on, you grab it and then book it out the door.
Yeah.
As you head out the door, though, you turn around and you see a formation of people marching. They look like they're dressed for a hike, but they are marching as if they are in military formation. And they start marching towards you.
Oh, but Harleen hates the military. She was very anti-Vietnam.
I'll just grab Molly's hand and no time to explain. It's time to run. And I will grab her and just start to run towards the other ones to meet up again.
Get to the music room in the main house.
We gotta go to the
We might
kitchen,
fix this.
guys. The kitchen is where the dog is. I said it from the beginning, and then you guys started doing your own thing.
Right, let's run to the kitchen.
Okay.
Okay.
Bruce
Kitchen
would've come in
first,
for
music
Graham.
room second.
You head
Or what
towards
if
the
they've
kitchen. The
What if they've made
marching
Graham
people
goulash?
behind don't keep up with you if you're putting any speed. They're doing a march, nothing forced. And on the way there, Brutus appears from behind one of the buildings, and he's got a walkie-talkie in his mouth, and he just lays it down in front of you.
Jimmy will scoop it up.
Yeah.
He looks at Brutus.
As you pick it up, Brutus starts scratching on the ground. And
Blitz is going to grab out the bayonet he's still got and help dig.
He's not digging. He's kind of scratching very purposefully. If you want to give me a comprehend.
Okay. Jimmy's just going to squawk the radio. Hello?
No answer.
You see breaker, dude.
Okay, you see.
You've seen Convoy, right?
What Brutus has scratched out on the ground, and it's a little bit hard to make out, but you can definitely see an X and a V.
V. Roman numerals. I know this.
15.
And the
15.
marching people are starting to come closer, and the people are exiting the meditation hall.
Does Blitz say Roman numerals?
Yeah.
Out loud?
Yeah, he did. Yeah. XV 15.
XV, that's 15, right? Jimmy
Yeah.
changes the channel to 15 on the radio.
Yep.
And tries
As
again.
you change it to 15, you hear voices coming over. One distinctly sounds like Graham. The other, give me a comprehend check.
Comprehend. 0 successes.
The second one sounds familiar to you, Jimmy, but you can't make it out. And you hear Graham's voice saying, but the crystals aren't stable. They're manufactured. They're not native like the ones you all use. They're susceptible to high frequencies.
Aha! To the music room.
And the other voice just says, "That's something we can fix before full rollout. I consider this a success."
To the music room. I will play bass if I have to play bass.
What are we doing, Jimmy? What are we doing? People are coming.
Make Molly
Boys.
sing. She can crack glass.
I mean, music room's not going to help us, dude. It's going to be padded. We need everyone here to hear music. And he looks around for any sort of
Rank to
tannoy
11.
system to see if there's something
Yeah,
like that set up.
it's an old summer camp, so it has the old style speakers up on various points in the camp.
All right, Blitz, you've been here before. Where's that chick going to go to? And he points to the tannoys.
Well, yeah, I think Saffron hooked it up to the music room to play 45 Grave at these squares.
Right. It's weird that you put that to the music room. But all right, let's go there.
It annoys the campers and not her mothers.
Let's go then. And Brad starts to run somewhere, and then sort of, wait, where's the music room?
Main house.
And while you're discussing this, you can hear the conversation continue on the walkie, it continues to discuss the manufactured crystals. They are very short range, and they're susceptible to high frequency, and that and Graham is sounds like he's stalling. He's trying to say, "Oh, look, there's much more development we need before this will be fully operational."
Yeah, I think Jimmy's goal is to get to wherever the microphone is that would hook up to that tannoy system. That's what he's aiming for. And if that's in the music room, that's where he's going.
Yep. And Blitz knows the way to the music room, so he can lead you there. And you get there, and Saffron's there. Saffron looks at Blitz and says, "I told you not to cause any trouble."
We've got another situation like the movie, the one I told you about, Blackwatch Plaid.
You shot at him. I need to use your equipment. which is
and-
the microphone for the tannoy system.
And she steps in front of the doorway and she says, "You're not touching my equipment."
Dude,
It's your mum's, and we're trying to save at least 50% of them.
that.
Does she look to have a crystal on her?
She does look to have a crystal on her.
Can I try? I will try to approach her and be like, just trying to look chill, not saying anything, just walking casually towards her.
Give me a charm.
Molly's going to be so mad.
I don't care. One success.
Yeah, you approach her and she says, and she's still talking to Blitz and
Yes.
she-
As soon as I'm within reach, I'm just going to try to snatch and forcefully
I
pull
like
the
your-
necklace.
I like your parents. I don't want them to be pod people.
give me a move check first, Brad.
2 successes.
Yeah, without even blinking, you grab that necklace off her, and she kind of starts to come around and say, "What's going on?"
Yes, Seth. Seth, come back to me.
Oh, you chat to him. Where's the microphone for the tannoy? He'll
here?
explain.
In there. What do you need it for?
Important business, and he goes in. He'll
Can you,
pass it and go.
Can you rock their world with symbols, Jim?
Better things than that. You explain to her.
Yeah,
And he goes
we're
inside.
having. You remember the movies I told you about a couple of months ago? Yeah, body swap, all very weird.
No,
They're messing
don't worry about that.
with
Jimmy
crystal
is-
technology again.
Jimmy's grabbing the microphone for the tannoy, as well as a microphone that is hooking up to. If there is one sort of a speaker that's in there, and he's going to jam the microphone for the speaker next to it, so it gets a high pitched whine, and then the tannoy microphone next to that, to feed that through to all the tannoys, if that is possible. Snow.
I
Give
think
me a tinker check.
Brad will sort of try to mosey everyone in, making sure he's the last one, and then just close the door and sort of barge it with his. Like if it goes inwards, he will just stand with his back against it. If it goes outwards,
Yeah.
he will just hold the doorknob so no one else can come in.
Can I push that roll, Snow?
You can push that roll.
1 success.
You get the speaker hooked up. Give me a investigate check as well.
Investigate. 0 successes on that.
So you hook it up. It's definitely producing that really high frequency feedback sound. But you look at the necklaces that Brad's holding and Vinny are holding, and they don't seem to. Nothing seems to happen.
We got to make himself oscillate. Where are all the synthesizers?
Here, Jimmy, take the crystal, and Brad will just throw it over, standing, holding the door closed.
Saffron, this would be really nice if you would come round. This is your sort of area, but
What do you want me to do with the crystal, dude?
I don't know. Smart shit.
What's Vinny doing while all this is going on?
It's finding him out.
What is in this room, Snow?
It looks like an old-fashioned sitting room, but it's been decked out with music equipment and speakers, and possibly it's been set up as some sort of makeshift recording studio.
Yeah, I think while Saffron and Blitz are having their, domestic, Vinny is going
Always.
to just start grabbing the speakers and like bringing all of the equipment towards where Jimmy is, so that they all begin to have that that magnetic whine between all of them, and he's like grabbing as many speakers as possible. And he also hands the crystal he has to Jimmy as if it's going to do something. But yeah, he's bringing as many electronics that are producing sounds towards the microphones to try to increase the frequency of the feedback.
He doesn't know what to do with these crystals, so he just wraps them around the microphone.
You're
You
doing
great,
that.
man.
I'll get Vinny to give me a tinker check as well.
Yeah, I can give you a tinker check. 1 success.
So as you're doing that, the frequency's definitely building, and you're getting that womp 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 feedback loop that just seems to be really, really annoying. And Jimmy, this time you definitely feel it. You feel that pick in your pocket vibrating.
Ooh. He pulls the pick out and looks at it. Does it look any different?
It's vibrating with the sound of the feedback.
I think he stares at it for a few minutes before turning around and looking for a guitar. Is there one in this room?
There's definitely a guitar in the room.
While that loop is building, he runs over and grabs a guitar and just plugs it into the nearest amp. And the highest chord he could find, he just jams that chord once to see what happens.
So you play that chord, and the necklaces that Brad's holding, oh no, they were taped to the microphone. They shatter.
That he shouts as loud as he can because it's going to be really loud in this room now.
Yeah.
I think that did it. I don't know.
Do it again!
And he does it again and just hopes that it's doing the right thing.
You do that again, and Saffron kind of taps on Blitz and points to a button because no one activated the outdoor speakers.
Blitz goes and whacks it, but he's still trying not to go very far from her.
You can drag her over.
Okay.
You both go over there and you flick on that outdoor.
Take
and
her
you hear
around
that
closer to the
squeal
waist. Yeah.
Start echoing through the camp. And
hit it again, Jim.
He does. Hits it a couple more times, just keeps playing that same chord.
You keep strumming that chord, and it just echoes through the camp. And probably the people back in Wilton town can hear that high-pitched screech. And by now, you're all mostly deaf. What are you doing now?
Once he thinks it's sorted, Jimmy just starts unplugging shit. And then without being able to realize how loud he's shouting, he's just shouting to Saffron, "Sorry if I broke your speakers."
Are we done?
I think
what happened?
Dude.
What?
What?
Huh?
I can't hear what you're
Halls
saying.
is okay.
I'll open the door and have a look outside.
Yeah,
Is it like a dance
see a lot of
move?
people standing around looking confused.
No.
I'll
they're
just
definitely not approaching you anymore.
I'll do a thumbs up behind me to sort of show everyone in the room, like, yeah, it's going good.
Blitz is gonna go find. Gonna take Saffron to go find Harleen. See if she's normal again.
Yeah, she was one of the people in the group. She's sitting around looking confused as well. She's going, "What was that sound? What have you broken?"
We broke nothing. We saved. I think we may have saved you all. You know anything about crystal tech?
I don't even know what you're talking about. We didn't need saving from anything. We've just been enjoying a relaxing retreat, and you could show up and just start blasting sound through the speakers.
Halls, if that's what you want to tell yourself.
I don't like your tone. I'm going to definitely have words with Vic and Dell about this.
What?
The good guy for a change.
Molly! Are you okay, Molly?
She's right next to you. And you
I know.
in her ears. And she's going, "Why would you do that to me?"
I'm sorry. Sorry, it's still kind of ringing in my ears.
She goes, let's go out. Let's go. Why are we
Yeah.
We've got Brutus.
Yeah. All right. I'll walk Molly out like in the hero movies.
I got a charm offensive to make.
What?
And if there's not anything else anyone wants to do, the scene will cut away to the other side of the boathouse, where a camper van with what looks like satellite dishes or something starts up and then just drives away down.
Bum, bum, bum.
Jimmy was just putting away speakers because he made a mess.
He was being a good boy.
He was in charge. He was responsible. So
Yeah, exactly.
Jimmy made me do it. Oh dear.
Jimmy was the man this episode.
and that's what we'll call it quits.
Hell yeah. Okay. Thank you guys for being here. This is first of 2 one-shots today. We have another one coming up after this, but we're going to get out of here. We're going to do our outros. We're going to do our after show, and if you guys want access to the after show and all kinds of other behind-the-scenes exclusives, you can get that on our Patreon. Link for that is down below. So let's start these outros so we can get the hell out of here. We'll start on my top of my screen. Iquin, who are you? Where can we find you? What are you up to?
Well, hello, I'm Iquan. Still think I'm the resident Swede in here. Haven't found anyone else. I mainly hang out in the Discord, chat with people, having a nice time. So drop by, and that's pretty much it.
Hell yeah. Profo, who are you? Where can we find you? And what are you up to?
Well, I'm actually finishing a tie-in fic that I should be working on tomorrow that is set some years after these events. In the forgotten decade of 1995, but I can confirm that the Discord is a far better cult than the one they were starting at the Wellness Retreat today. So join us.
Hell yeah. Necro, who are you? Where can we find you? And what are you up to?
I'm Chris, aka Necro. You can find me in the Discord. Nowhere else. The internet is a scary place.
It's true. And last but not least, Snow, who are you? Where can we find you? And what are you up to?
I'm Snow Norm, and you can find me in the Discord.
Hell yeah. So guys, join us over on the Patreon. Link down below. While you're down there, click on that Discord link. Join us in the Discord. Be a part of the community. Be a part of the conversation. And I will say, if you join us on the Patreon, you get an exclusive access to our Patreon Discord, which is a pretty happening place, if I do say so myself. But that's it from us. We'll be back in a little bit for another one-shot here. We're doing some Alien, so come check that out. But for now, that's it from us. So we will see you in a little bit. Bye-bye.